We're looking at Russell Serber now from the middle of the fairway on 18.
Yeah, and Mid Pac Country Club is the title sponsor of this on the TV.
Mid Pac Country Club is the title sponsor for this television broadcast. I'd like to thank you, Tim, for coming on and helping out with this, dealing with the camera crew and laying out the cables and getting the trucks out here and putting the scaffold up on 16, chopping down enough coconut tree branches out there.
Well, let's see what
so we can get a good shot. And here we go, Russell Serber.
Oh, look at him back that up.
Ooh. And he spun that back a good amount there.
I'm telling you, these guys are not going to be happy with those approach shots.
All right, well, again, we are in a tie. You have Nathan Lashley in the clubhouse at -3 for the day. He's at 5 under for the tournament at 283. Nick Mason now, as he walks up to the 18, he's got a couple of things he can do here. He can sink this putt and end the tournament right now for birdie because he's tied for the lead at -5. What's he looking at from there, Tim?
Well, he's looking at a long putt, and in his mind, he really, realistically, he's got to figure that a playoff is the way to go. Because this, I mean, to make this, he could hit this 20 times, and he might not make it. But realistically, if I was in his position, I'd be looking at getting it just into tap-in range and be happy with that. The one thing he doesn't want to do is to make the silly mistake and 3-putt and hand the tournament to Mr. Lashley. That would be too bad if he did it that way. So I think he's looking to really play conservative and to lag it up there. He's going against the grain, uphill into a little bit of a wind, so he's got to give it a little bit of a ride. He's got some distance to cover. Again, he's got to be pumped up, so there's some nerves. And he's walking up to the flag, kind of taking his time. There's no rush on this. He's going to really, really look at this putt, and hopefully for him, he'll get a little help from Russell's Serber's putt, because I think Russell backed up and he's outside of Nick Mason.
Russell
you see
outside.
that?
Yeah.
So that I bet you Nick will be paying attention to what Russell's putt does.
Oh, close attention, close attention to Russell Serber. He's actually thankful that that ball he did a little moonwalk there and got outside of Nick's line.
Yeah.
But he's going to give him a read here, and Russell Serber is going to be first to putt here for birdie as he lines up.
It's interesting where Nick is going to place himself while Russell putts, because if he places himself behind in that general area, he's more concerned about the break. If he places himself across from him, he's more concerned about the pace. So he's kind of off to the side. He can't stand right behind him, but he's trying to get a good idea on the break as well as the speed. He's kind of split the difference there.
We got Russell Serber putting from birdie here.
All right.
Gives it a good stroke.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a good putt
really
from
good.
there.
See, it died right there, and I think that Mr. Mason would be very happy with that effort.
Oh yeah, that is a great putt there from Russell Serber. Serber's from Orlando, Florida, as he taps in. Graduated from the University of Texas, Coach Reagan Ernie, and he's got 3 holes in 1, and it's his first time playing in the Mid Pac tournament. So hopefully we see him back next year. For those of you who just joining us, we have a tie for the lead. Nathan Lashley's in the clubhouse at 5 under par. Nick Mason has this putt for birdie and the win to go to 6 under par. It's just didn't quite get it there. He had the right line. That putt was for the win there. All right. Nick Mason has that putt now to stay at 5 under par. Again, Nathan Lashley is in the clubhouse, turned in his scorecard. Nathan Lashley's at 5 under. So Mason has that putt for par to stay at 5 under and force a playoff. Now we're going to take a look at John Ellis here. This is John Ellis's putt for birdie. It's a good stroke, just it's a little high on the hole, so Ellis will have that tap in for par. Now Nick Mason's has to make this putt to force the playoff between him and Nathan Lashley. This putt is for par to remain at 5 under par for the tournament. And let's see if Mason can clean this up here. And he does. So, all right, we're going to a playoff. Nick Mason and Nathan Lashley, there's a tie. They'll be driving back out to the 18th hole. They're both at 5 under par. Nick Mason's going to turn in his scorecard, verify everything. And you know what? Let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll talk to the president of Mid Pac Country Club, Bob Crowley. We'll be back in a minute. We're live from Lanikai. You're watching the 54th Mid Pac Open on Hawaii TV Golf, baby.
HIHR provides Hawaii businesses with HR administrative relief, allowing customers to focus on their core business. Though simplifying operations is key, HIHR never bundles services under the guise of simplification. We believe the simplest solution is the smartest one, the one where you pay for exactly the mix of services you need, nothing more. HIHR has been recognized as one of the largest and fastest growing companies in Hawaii. Visit HIHR